I'm back in social media. RP is always like, he's up on it too. Like he's big on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So we call it the social apocalypse, basically, because we just crush it with the social media. I like Twitter because Twitter, you can just like follow athletes and like comedians and actors and people that I like, and they'll post stuff of their works and stuff. It's cool to check out. Instagram's awesome because it's photos and videos now. It's awesome, it's fun. RP is back in it too. My knee, basically, I hurt it a long time ago and then it healed, but it wasn't fully healed, so I like tweaked my meniscus. I guess I didn't do it very bad though. They had to go in and do a scope in my knee. So they went in and they like snipped the little side out. I just basically been dealing with knee pain for a while, but now it's getting back to like 100%. So like I'm filming and skating again, it's awesome. My girl's awesome, dude. She just got into like pole dancing basically, and she teaches it now. She teaches it in Boston and Providence. When people think of like pole dancers nowadays, they think like strippers. I'm telling you, these girls are more like gymnasts. It's crazy. Like my girl's starting to get like a little like cut to her. I'm like, maybe I should lift some weights or something. But she's not like, she's small and dainty, you know what I mean? But she kills it. She does like stunts. It's more like gymnastics. It's insane. But she's getting good. I don't know if she kills it. It's a funny thing. I got a pole in my house too. We have an extra bedroom and she does all these exercises on it and stuff. It's crazy. I filmed her a few times, take pictures, all that stuff. We didn't need help. We were killing it all the time. That's just them making fun of me. They're saying I had to man up and stop being a bitch. And they call it vagina go instead of vertigo. I can't even get mad because it's so funny. I'm kind of like, yeah. So I got vertigo, but it was an inner ear infection. I went to San Francisco. It was dirty up there. I don't know if I touched a doorknob or whatever. I don't know how you get it. Then we went back to Long Beach. I couldn't get up the next day. I like couldn't sit up. I couldn't stand. Like every time I stood up, I felt like everything was spinning. And it wouldn't go away for like a week straight where I couldn't do anything. Like Franklin had to help me off the couch. He finally dragged me to the hospital after like a week. I threw up the whole way there. Vertigo is no joke. I heard Castleberry had it and Danny Way. It was bothering me, man. And my friend, actually I think it might have been Franklin, told me, he's like, if you get a little marijuana, it'll help. Because the doctors gave me like pills and stuff. It didn't work at all. Told me to stop taking them once they didn't work. And I think Franklin told me, try a little weed. And I hadn't smoked weed in a long time. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And I did it. And then it helped the vertigo. It's like pretty much almost gone now. It's tight. It's like I'm back to like being able to skate and like not feeling like I'm off balance. They broke up the big three in Boston. And then they got rid of Doc Rivers. They just destroyed the like team I like worshipped growing up, you know, like just sad. That's how I feel about that. My homie Ramsey, if you guys haven't seen him, he does the do or pies, where like a pro gets 3 tries to land a trick, and if he does it, he gets to pie Ramsey in the face, and if he doesn't, Ramsey gets to pie him. That's my homie. He's a really good cook too, man. His grandmother's mac and cheese, by far, is like the best thing I ever had that he cooked. He came over, he cooked like, it was like a tub of mac and cheese like this. I ate that stuff for like a week. I pushed it past the like limit where you're like, it might be bad. I still had another bowl. I started listening to Joe Rogan podcast and it's sick. That dude talks about all different types of stuff. It's a trip to listen to it and it got me hyped. I was like, I want to do a podcast for skateboarding where you just sit down with like people you're interested in, you're hyped on, and interview them. Because I'm a fan of like everyone in skating, man. Even if I talk shit, at the end of the day, if someone was like, oh, you talk shit, I'd be like, no matter what, if you can kickflip, you're awesome, you know what I mean? Like, I'm full of shit, you know? So I was like, I'm doing a podcast. I want to interview sponsored skateboarders. I want to interview entrepreneurs, like people in my community that is starting businesses, like just people that inspire me too. So I have them come on the show and it's like an hour and a half long. And people get scared off when I say an hour and a half, you know? But they don't know what a podcast is. A podcast is something you listen to when you're driving. Like you have a half an hour drive, you pop a podcast in talking about something. Like I learned all about the Mongols because I listened to a podcast. It was like going back to school kind of. It was cool. Shit that I didn't care about, and now I'm like, yeah, podcast is tight. But there's comedian ones that are just for laughing, and there's like ones where like hardcore history. Dan Carlin's a good one where he like talks about Mongols and all of his. So I did mine on skateboarders, man. So check it out. You can get it on the iTunes store. It's a free download. If you want to laugh, I'm gonna get more and more people on. I had one with Don Pierre, Westgate, Barley, pretty much East Coast heavy. Paczynski, Manny. We had Franklin on from West Coast. We did Jake Dooley. He was our first AM. Yeah, we got a lot going on with that. I love the podcast. Yeah, I'm hyped. So I don't know if you guys know, but I have my own brand, All I Need, and it's just grown to like a crew thing now. It's awesome. I don't even consider it my brand. It's like the team's brand. It's anyone who's involved. It's Ramsey's brand. We all just work together to make cool content, make snapbacks and t-shirts, and we do hoodies and beanies and stuff. It's sick, man. And we got Don Pierre on because he's from New Bedford, which is my hood, and I grew up with Nick. And Nick gone through like some struggles like I did with like his family, so we connect like that. He said he was down to skate for the team. I was like, that's awesome, you know? It's like a perfect fit. All I need is passion, positivity. That's what all I need is all about. I'd say all I need is skateboarding, because skateboarding saved me. But for whoever, if it's music, I don't care what it is. For my girl, it's pole dance, and it's like stoking her out, you know? That's her passion right now. So whatever it is, you know what I mean? Even if it seems goofy and the people are uncomfortable when you talk about it, fuck it. If you love doing it and it's artistic and it's, you know, do it. So that's what all I need is. That's what it represents. Don Pierre's part of it. Yeah, Don Pierre, what up? I was fortunate enough to get a shoe on World, which is awesome. The homie that does the shoes at World is from Boston, Colin, and he's my homie. Like, he's from Boston. It was cool to go out to Cali and meet him, and he like brings this East Coast vibe to it. He designed some sick ass shoes, and when he did mine, it was awesome, man. We did a tribute shoe for my father, who was in the Devil's Disciple motorcycle gang. I lost my father to that, and it was kind of like, that was something he was into. That was his passion, you know what I mean? Motorcycles, and he got caught up. Yeah, so we did a shoe to kind of tribute him, like, this is his, you know? It's just, we made it like a vest, like a biker's like vest kind of, but like not too over the top, not too light colored, you know what I mean, like dark denim. It's good, but only the denim's not where you skate, you know what I mean? You got suede and denim, and it's like constructed perfect. It's a solid shoe, and it flicks good, and like, I'm hyped on it, man. Colin killed it. I told him what I liked, like other shoes I liked. I was like, I like this shoe and this shoe, and he was like, let me kind of like morph something together that's my creation, you know? And then he just did his own thing, and he killed it. I like it a lot. Go Skate Day was insane in DC. I never been a part of anything like that in my life. We have Go Skate Days, but that was the next level. It was like 300-400 kids. They're running around. It's Washington, DC. There's federal agents around because of all the buildings and whatever the hell the government's doing, I don't know. And they were tackling little 16-year-old kids and like handcuffing them and stuff. And we're just mobbing through the street on skateboards, bombing down all the way to Freedom Plaza. We started at the skate shop, Palace. Yeah, that shop was sick. I don't know, it was insane, man. I seen little kids get arrested, but everyone was having fun, and it was crazy. It was like FBI too that was tackling them, not the cops, FBI. I don't know if they're getting too close to buildings and stuff. I saw a kid get arrested for putting a sticker on a cop car. I talked to the cop, I was like, it's a kid. She's like, it's a law. I'm like, I know, but realistically, he's 15, and it's a sticker. Just make him peel it off and slap him on the wrist or something, send him along the way. She handcuffed him and stuff. I just like, there's nothing I could do. The dude came up to me and was like, it's a different world here, man. Like, and I was like, yeah, it is. They're not gonna listen to you. It's FBI, they don't give a shit. But we skated all over the city. We skated so many sick spots. Like, I would just meet groups of kids in the alleyways, and we just start skating and like get into a session. And then I'd go down to Freedom Plaza, and I met up with Sean Gregoire and Colin, and we just skated around and like hit the Philly spots and the plazas, and it was like a blast. I was calling it Go Fun Day, because I was like, the average person that doesn't have fun every day could relate. You know what I mean? That will do work and that's all uptight. I was like, they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's Go Fun Day. We're just having fun, you're part of it. Like, who cares? Just leave us alone, you know what I mean? Like, either get in or don't, you know what I mean? And skateboarders are tight. Best people in the world. We're ending it, it's raining.
After I did the back to 70 lip, which took around 6-7 tries, I think, I wasn't hurt or anything, and I was psyched, and I wanted to